Alright, I just got done watching Furiosa and Mad Max Saga, and I gotta say, it was pretty good.
Remember me.
And of course, by the trailers and the title itself, this is a prequel to Mad Max Fury Road. We get an in-depth look of the world and Furiosa as a character, what happened to her, how she came to be, and what led her to become the badass that she is now. And I gotta say, I'm a little surprised at how much time is invested in little Furiosa. A good chunk of this movie is just little Furiosa, not Anya Taylor-Joy, who is portrayed by Alila Brown, an Australian Estonian actress. She does a great job. I think if that's the right actress. She looks a lot like Anya Taylor-Joy, and so does the mother, who's also a total badass. Although Anya doesn't really look like Charlize Theron? Is that how you pronounce her name? The performances here are fantastic. And of course, how can I not mention Chris Hemsworth? This is literally his movie. He's having so much fun here. He is just fucking doing everything he can to really do something that's completely opposite for what he's done before. He's going completely batshit here, and I feel like he's really hardcore leaning into his Australian accent. And in this movie, he has like a big crooked nose or whatever they call it. I don't know, but it looks amazing, of course. And like I said, it was very surprising to see the amount of time given to little Furiosa. We get to see where she came from, how Chris Hemsworth character got her, how she ended up where she did in the Mad Max Fury Road movie, and what led her to have the mechanical arm. Once grown-up Furiosa kicks in, that's when the story really starts happening here. Furiosa wants to get back home, but she also wants to kill Chris Hemsworth's character because he killed her mom. And we essentially follow her learning everything there is to know about the wasteland. For a movie with this runtime, you really feel its runtime. I think this movie spent a little too much time giving us the backstory of Furiosa, but I can see what it's trying to do here and really build the world, because throughout this entire film, we're seeing all the different places and how things work around here and what's kind of happening with all the people, how they function, you know, where are all the supplies, the food, the money, the guns, the ammo, how is it all working together, you know, what's going on? And we get to see a lot of that, which is quite interesting. When we get to the action scenes, they're badass, they're awesome, just like how we expect them to be from Mad Max Fury Road, although I think the CGI here is definitely the biggest flaw. Fury Road had this sense of realism and just total fucking epicness from the special effects working alongside with the VFX. I don't mean to compare, but we kind of have to. I mean, this is a prequel after all. Unfortunately, the CGI here can be very obvious and just takes you out of the movie. Coming from Fury Road that just looks so real and raw to this movie where there's a lot of shots where there's definitely just some green screen, I definitely felt a little awkward. Beyond that though, I mean, it's still awesome, you know? The action scenes are totally badass. Everyone here is definitely just fucking killing it. There's already an article out there somewhere talking about the amount of lines that Anya Taylor-Joy has. And yeah, she doesn't really say all that much, and she doesn't need to. She's just your badass, sexy badass. There's also a huge amount of style going into this movie, of course being George Miller. There's some edits in here that I'm not too sure I've ever seen before, or maybe I just forgot, or maybe I'm just too young to have seen before or known, which were pretty cool for the most part. There is narration here and there throughout the movie to help elaborate or explain certain things that we wouldn't get anywhere else. But honestly, maybe we could have had Furiosa saying something, but then again, that would be against her character, so this narration feels kind of forced in order to help explain certain things so the audience can keep up and understand what's going on. I don't know. There's also a montage sequence in the third act that just kind of takes away from what we're hoping to see, some epic war, but we blow past it to where Furiosa then goes after Chris Hemsworth's character, and it's fine. I mean, it was sort of a reflection or a callback to Furiosa's mother and how, you know, the chase sequence from the first beginning of the movie to the chase sequence now. I had a good time with this movie, and it was divided into 5 separate parts to really help audiences understand, like, oh, this is what's gonna happen in this chapter and that chapter. This is what's gonna happen. It was a lot of fun. It was really cool. The style is there. George Miller's great. Anya Taylor's great. Chris Hemsworth's great. Everyone here is great. I will definitely be checking this out again, especially Mad Max Fury Road with Tom Hardy, because by the end of this movie, it literally leads right up to Fury Road, which, all right. I mean, it rocks. This movie rocks. It may not be as fun as Fury Road was, this, but I think Furiosa is a great prequel. Don't miss out on this one, alright? Alright, that's enough of me. Thanks for watching. Also, mad props to whoever made that trailer with the fucking awesome ass soundtrack. I gotta say that. Holy shit, man, that score is fucking badass. What a sexy ass trailer with a sexy ass soundtrack. Am I right?